Welcome to the Lucha Critics podcast. This is your host, Ken.
Welcome to the Not So Intellectual podcast, and this is the Lucha Critics. On today's show, we got Josh. Say what's up, Josh.
Hello, everyone.
We also got Warren. Say what's up, Warren.
No.
I
refuse to.
On today, we're going to be talking about rules in pro wrestling that just don't make sense. But before we do that, I want to take a time to recap SummerSlam. A lot of things happened in SummerSlam. I think it was the first match was Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, and we finally saw it. We finally saw Dominic, that piece of shit, turn on Rhea Ripley, and I think they did it right, honestly. They used the steel chair. He tried to, it kind of looked like he was trying to like make sure mommy doesn't get like disqualified so she can win the title. And they were setting it up really well. I honestly thought that he was going to turn on her, and then it happened. I was like, oh shit, that's fucking brilliant. He threw the chair in, distracted the ref, then Liv Morgan gave her the what's her finisher called again?
The Oblivion.
Oblivion,
yeah.
And 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say, before she did the whole Oblivion onto the chair, Rhea, I think, is the first person to ever kick out of the Oblivion.
Yeah.
Like prior to that.
Oh shit.
So I thought that was interesting.
That's right. She was distracted by Dom, and then when she turned around, she ended up getting that Oblivion. That's true. Interesante. What were you gonna
Dom
say?
like threw it in the ring. They looked at Liv going, "It's right there."
Yeah, I was gonna say that I liked Rhea's selling when she kicked out. She did that face like, she put backwards. I was like, oh, it's nice.
Both of them, both Liv and Rhea can like sell the fuck out of a move. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Speaking of selling Rhea with her dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
Dude.
Pulling a Lethal Weapon 2 by just knocking it back in. I'm like, I don't know if that's really happening, but okay. I'm for it.
I don't know how she was
For
making
me,
her.
It was more believable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so that just for me, it's more believable if she would have gone to the turnbuckle and smacked her shoulder there on the outside instead of hitting the announce table.
She did it like twice. She did the announce table, and then like I think it was the corner or the post as well. So
yeah.
No, the thing that was like, I wasn't sure if it was real or not, is the way that she was kind of poking her shoulder up to make her bone kind of pop up a little bit. That was good. I was like, oh damn, is this a legit injury or what? But she sold the fuck out of that, and like that was dope. I think she did something similar that Buddy did in AEW, and I think she was doing a little nod to that. Because he ended up doing something where he got his arm dislocated and he ended up pulling it himself. And it was during I think one of the matches that happened last month. But it was awesome to see the Rhea Ripley be fucking savage as fuck. The way that she threw herself into the announcer table too, that was like, god damn, dude. Brutal.
yeah,
But yeah, fucking Liv Morgan.
good opening.
Definitely a good opener. Liv Morgan.
Oh, we also
retaining. What's up?
forgot Jelly Roll saying the opening songs.
I got
I think
tired
Jelly
of the
Roll
song.
fits. Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. But they played the fuck out of the song. They played it to death.
They had to recap everything.
Yep. Plus,
Accent came from.
it's on the Twisters soundtrack, so
No way.
gotta endorse that too. Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't know that it was on the Twister soundtrack.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think I knew that too.
And still, women's world champion, Liv Morgan.
Yeah,
After
my
that,
favorite reaction was Michael Cole's.
Yes, Michael Cole was going in. That shit was good. I'm gonna miss Michael Cole when he's done. I think he's gonna be retiring soon, honestly. He mentioned something about that. But yeah, dude, I'm definitely gonna miss
He's
that
going to
dude.
SmackDown, I think.
Right, he is going to SmackDown. That's right. That should be cool.
What is he?
Yeah, because
Why is he
I
going?
think he's being replaced by the guy from ESPN on Raw.
Oh, that's right. There is a
I
ESPN
was
guy
watching
coming
the
in.
pre-show and they were talking about it.
I don't know how to feel about that, but we'll see how that ESPN dude comes in. How he sounds. If he actually
Could be
gives a
him and
fuck.
Pat McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh shit. At least
think so.
Pat's there. No, I thought Pat is leaving too, though.
It's just gonna be their podcast.
Just-
Yeah, I thought
Leaving for the college and then coming back.
what was that?
I think he's leaving for college football and then come back after it's over, the season's over.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's a football dude. Moving on. Unless you guys want to add anything before we move on to the next match.
Just one thing that when Dom threw the chair in,
Yeah.
it reminded me how Liv won the belt off Becky.
Mhm.
Oh damn.
He did the same exact
Oh,
same things.
Speaking
damn.
of, she's retiring.
Becky, I saw
Yeah.
that post. Oh man.
Yeah.
I honestly thought she was gonna go to AEW, but like if she's done, she's done. That sucks. I definitely wanted to see her wrestle a few people over there, but totally understand that one. She wants to be
She can
a
always
mom.
come back.
True. You never know.
Yeah.
Wrestling, you never say never. Moving on. Second match: Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And yeah, dude, we all kind of saw this coming. We all saw that Braun Breaker was gonna get his first title, and in a brutal fashion. He gave him 2 spears, and like it was done. Though it was dope. Brutal match. What do you guys think?
I thought it was like short but like sweet. Like it was nice, quick and easy. You didn't have to be a long match for this one. It reminded me of vibes of Drew versus Seth at WrestleMania, just going like all out in the beginning and then just still giving a good match, but not necessarily a long time. So
No, that's a good point. I don't. Oh yeah, it did kind of start off like that, didn't it? Josh, what do you have to say?
Like I said, it was a good match. I did like that Sammy kind of targeted his arm in the beginning. I don't know if you saw when he's trying to do the military press, he like grabbed his arm, dropped him. Overall, the match was good. This doesn't hurt Sammy at all. 'Cause
No.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up in the Bloodline story that's coming up, the
yeah,
22
that's-
storyline.
I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely.
And I did like in the post show that Braun Breaker gave Sami Zayn his flowers. He's like, yeah, I appreciate him, this and that. So I don't know if Braun Breaker is either a heel or a face.
I like him as a
I
heel,
think it would be
honestly.
that weird both.
Oh, fucking anti-hero.
Maybe.
Or like he's gonna be a jerk, but people are gonna like him for it.
Like a Stone Cold type of character, maybe MJF type of character. Interesting.
Yeah. And I also did like that his uncle and his father was there.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope seeing the Steiners there. Definitely cool. Always awesome to see. We saw after that, yeah, Braun Breaker, awesome win by Braun. We saw Stephanie McMahon in the crowd too. After that, we have the Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States Championship, and I am glad that we finally have LA Knight as the US champion. Well deserved. It should have happened a long time ago. Honestly, it should have happened at WrestleMania, Los Angeles, when they were out here in Hollywood, but whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he
loved
wasn't
it.
as popular back then.
True.
He should have had a match. I don't think he should have won a belt. Say WrestleMania.
Or that segment
Los Angeles.
with the Miz.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A tag team, maybe? Tag team title? That would have been interesting.
But like you said, the WrestleMania LA, he should have done that segment with the Miz instead of Snoop Dogg,
Oh yeah,
because LA
Oh
Night, we're in LA
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
that would have been
As I
cool with
said,
that.
instead of Shane O'Mac, it'd been great if LA Knight showed up
Yeah.
instead.
Damn. R.I.P. To
But
Shane's
Back
quads.
to SummerSlam.
But
He's in LA. He's in AEW now. It's okay.
yeah, we'll see if that happens. That'll be a fucking mind fuck. Yeah, we saw an awesome
Hopefully
match
he
between the
helps
two.
Tony Khan.
Yeah, I mean, if he does come in, I hope he doesn't come in trying to book himself as champion, fucking busting the same thing that he was trying to bust over here at WWE.
No.
But we shall see. Time will tell. LA Knight, awesome match between Logan Paul and LA Knight. Both did great job. I'll just end it with fuck Logan Paul. He's a piece of shit. And anything you guys want to add?
How could you forget about Logan Paul's help?
Yeah.
M-
MJK.
Fuck, what was it? Yeah, I'm like MG.
MGK.
Yeah, like, I just had his name looked out. Like,
It was
Yeah.
more like
just like bringing in brass knuckles, pretending to be security.
I was surprised that it was MGK. I was like, oh, what the fuck? It is MGK. I was wondering who was under the hood too when he was getting up to him, and I was like, oh, this fucking guy. Not a fan.
I was like, where's Kevin Owens for the stunner?
Right? Fucking put him through another fucking thing. But yeah, we'll see.
He was
where
waiting for his moment later.
you never know.
So I liked how I said Kevin Owens waiting for his moment later.
Yeah.
Not gonna waste on MGK. Also, I liked how LA tried to break the window at first. And it
Yeah,
sort of
that was
failed.
funny. The first one was the botch. Clink.
Yeah.
And it's like, ah, right? I think they had like some plastic glass in that glass. That's why it didn't break the first time.
That's funny.
Oh, obviously. If that was safety glass, it would have shattered instantly.
No, I honestly,
And
I
then
think I may have
there was-
missed that part because I don't remember that part at all.
It's
It
before he
was
came out.
during the entrance.
Oh, okay, I definitely missed it.
And then I was like, he's like, here's your piece of trash truck. I'm giving it back to you. Ah, and he tried to break it with a pipe.
And it bounced off. That's funny. Fucking busting a Cybertruck
Yeah.
moment. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see
And
where.
then I think I was gonna say I think Logan Paul got injured during the match. I
Oh,
don't know if you saw
awesome.
that.
Was it during the Brain Buster?
I think it was during the part where LA Knight did the move on the table, and then they went back into the ring. If you look at Logan Paul, he looked like he was window or he was out of it, like he wasn't completely there.
Maybe he did get his wind blown out of him. It's
Yeah.
possibility. But yeah, definitely awesome match between the two. I'll give him that. But we're moving on. Fourth match: Bailey, the champion, former champ now, versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. And yeah, this one, I never like seeing Bailey lose the title, but we all saw it coming. Queen Jax. We also saw fucking Stratton come down, and I honestly thought, right? I honestly thought that she was gonna do it. I honestly thought that she was gonna cash in, but it was all a ruse. It
No.
was all just
We are
to.
saving that briefcase around all year so we can sell it for money.
I mean, it's
Yep.
it's
Not
exactly
gonna
what
get rid of that cash grab.
exactly what you were saying it was gonna be. Bedazzled, pink, all bright and shit. I could see it selling, definitely. But I honestly thought she was gonna cash in and like somehow, some way become a new WWE champion. But yeah, awesome. What is it? Swerve at the end there, where she basically was like, "Oh no, I'm just helping Nia Jax win the title."
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah,
you guys want to add?
That last sequence of the match, I was gonna say the last sequence of the match, Nia Jax went hard on Bailey, like that slam, holding it two bombs off the thing. I was like, God damn. But she did it to win the belt.
Yeah. I also think it's funny afterwards, Nia is like sort of celebrating like a face, like even during the press conference.
Yeah.
I just want to you're like, Nia, you're a heel. Stop being nice. You're a heel.
This isn't what you're supposed to do.
I saw
Enjoying
that.
this moment. Be a heel. Yeah. I
And then
mean,
she had
also
a
like
yeah.
let her enjoy the moment, but just like funny, like you're a heel. What are you doing?
It is funny how she had a shirt of herself that says
Oh, yeah.
Queen Naya on it. That I was laughing.
I mean, if you gotta grab a shirt, you might as well grab your own.
True.
Yeah.
I wonder who she's gonna be going up against for her first title defense. I don't really see
I
anyone
mean,
up
it
there.
could be Naomi.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be good. I'd love to see that matchup.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
And maybe we see Bianca or Jade try to go after her as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're trying to not hold back Jade, but kind of like prep her more. She's done some things in the ring where I'm like, ugh, that doesn't look good at all. And I think I mean, she's getting there. She's getting better. But she definitely needs a little bit more time. Anything else you guys want to add before we move on to the next match?
I was gonna say I think her not have a rematch with Bailey.
Ooh, rematch. That'd be good. Just solidify it.
I heard Bailey's talking about bringing back the hugger. Well, just the move sets that she used to do when she was the hugger.
Nice.
Mhm.
So it'll be good to mix both of her, like the heel and the face personalities into one, and all the movesets, because it'll make it very dangerous.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next match. What's
I can
up?
also see Bailey.
Go ahead.
Like I'll see Bailey winning it back, but like maybe further down the line,
Yeah.
like give Nia a good run, then Bailey comes back to take her
Mm-hmm.
championship back.
Or is it then when we finally have the Stratton era happen? The cash in. That'd be wild to see. I just want her to kind of turn on Jax because I see it.
Yeah, but I think she promised her she won't cash in if she accepts this type of briefcase, the pink one, on her. And granted, there's nothing technically stopping her, but I don't know. They seem like they're two actually nice friends right now to betray.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right away.
Especially they've been doing a lot of TikToks together.
Think of the TikToks, man.
I've been missing out on TikToks. Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking look that up. But yeah, Nia Jax, new WWE Women's Champion. Moving on to the fifth match, and we had CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins oh yeah, dude, as a special guest referee. I think Seth did a phenomenal job as a special guest referee. He was being, I guess the best. I didn't know how he was gonna act in there, but he did it exactly how you should have done it. He was up there fucking lounging on top of the ropes while they were beating the fuck out of each other. Got serious when he had to get serious.
Yeah.
Involved himself to progress that little storyline. He did great, honestly. Fucking Drew McIntyre being brutal, fucking just going to town on CM Punk was awesome.
While we're still on Seth.
Huh?
I'll say while we're on Seth real quickly. I think there's a delay for us to you.
I think there might be. Yeah, my internet's a little bit fucky right now. My bad.
Yeah. But to stay on Seth, there is one thing he didn't do correctly, and that was what we also forgot to talk about in the first match, was keep the body camera on him during the match.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
I thought every time we went to that camera, like, we're gonna see a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was the camera work. I thought they could have used it a little bit differently. But yeah, I think they kind of dropped.
They were trying something.
They were definitely trying something new for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw at the end there, Drew McIntyre. Oh no, it was Drew McIntyre getting the bracelet off. CM Punk was able to get the bracelet off of him. CM Punk leaves the bracelet on the mat. We see Seth Rollins pick it up and then put it on. And then for some reason, CM Punk had to just zero in on Seth, asking him, why the hell are you wearing my bracelet? And then when he was talking shit, Seth Rollins was like, all right. No, wait a minute. Seth Rollins got hit, right?
He got GTS.
Right.
Yeah.
He got the GTS, and then when Punk turned around, he got a face full of Claymore. Am I right?
No, he got low blowed.
He got low blowed?
He got kicked.
Yeah.
He got kicked in the nuts
Just like the way he did it to Drew at the
at Money in the Bank.
Fuck.
Was it Clash or Money in the Bank?
it was Clash.
Or Clash. Okay.
I think it was still the ref. He was in the ref outfit when he kicked him in the
Okay.
nuts.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I did. I guess I missed that one. But yeah, we
No,
saw.
it was very. It was like very, to quote George Lucas, poetic.
Nice.
Yeah. And did you guys see the homage to the Survivor Series in '97?
No, what was it?
Mhm.
So Seth was gonna hit Drew with the chair, and Drew ducked, and he almost hit CM Punk, and he stopped.
Oh, nice. I remember seeing
But
that.
in
Yeah.
'97, yeah.
Yeah.
But in '97 match, Shawn Michaels actually hit Taker. So
There was also the reluctant counting to
Yeah.
3 as well.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw that too. That was cool to see. Great homage. Yeah, I didn't connect the dots until you guys said it. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's good.
Yeah.
And Drew also has the bracelet again.
And Drew got the bracelet
Even
again.
kissed
I'm gonna be over to Bad Blood.
Yeah, he kissed the bracelet too after he won.
You know what will be crazy? And it's gonna
Him and Wade
happen.
were like getting very chummy during the press
Yeah.
conference.
We're gonna see a steel cage match. It has to.
happen.
It's gonna be a steel cage match at Bad Blood. I feel it in my bones. I'm telling you. Anything else you guys want to add before we move on to the next
put maybe
match?
a Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, that'd be a Hell in a Cell. That would be a good Hell in a Cell. Anything you guys want to add before we move on?
Yeah, because let me think. No, the match was pretty good. I was satisfied
No,
with
not really.
CM Punk's movement in the match. He didn't look that bad like people thought he would look, but he held himself.
For sure, for sure. Anything you want to add,
I
Warren?
enjoyed it.
Nice. Cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the next match. And it was Damian Priest versus Gunther for the World's Championship, Heavyweight Championship. Gunther finally capturing the World Championship. Brutal match. We saw Damian Priest open up Gunther's chest from all the chops that he was giving him. I did not. Wow. It's wild to see. I've seen it in AEW a lot where they're getting chopped up and they start to bleed from the chest. First time in a long time that I've seen it in WWE. And goddamn, dude, he just went for it. Way crazy thing to see. And Gunther was also chopping the fuck out of Damian Priest. They're just going at each other, man. That was like a slap fest for sure. But yeah, we saw Gunther finally capturing the World Championship, and I have a big feeling he's gonna have it for a while. It might just rival his Intercontinental, but we'll see. We shall see. Anything guys you would like to add? You guys would like to add?
Do you want to go first,
Yeah,
Josh?
go ahead.
Okay. I mean, I was calling it from the beginning, and I was like, tonight's gonna be the night Judgment Day breaks up. Unfortunately, we were seeing, especially with the little minutes of like, where is Dom? And Finn's like, I don't know. Well, me and JD and Carlito will find him. And he's like, we're cool. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Damien was that to Finn's like, oh, it's cool. And then like he shows up, and then it was a little weird. I just feel bad for Damien. Like every time he has a match, it's just like one weird thing that goes wrong. Like not necessarily his fault either, but like after he did like his like finisher on Gunther, he's like, you gotta roll to
I
the
saw
ropes
that.
and you can put your leg up.
He
It's like,
pushed him. I saw that. I was
it's like, why are you pushing him, Damien? This makes no sense. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
But then like also, but to kind of at least Damien knows on the replay, like, I guess Finn just screwed me over,
Yeah.
and he was gonna murder him. Like he had murder in his eyes on Finn. I think we could see maybe a triple threat at Bash at Berlin, and then Damien versus Finn at Bad Blood.
I like
see
that.
that.
Like,
No,
Yeah.
that's a good
have,
thing.
like, little, yeah.
But what people don't remember is that Finn was doing the same thing Damien was doing the same thing last year to Finn when Finn was in championship belts. He was kind of inserting himself when Finn said, I don't need your help. And cost Finn the belt.
That's a good memory. No, I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
so Finn's look.
Yeah, I had Instagram to give me remindments because people posted
Yeah,
it.
I saw that one
Don't-
post too. I'm like, I didn't claim like I remember. I saw it on a post today. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But like I said, this match for me stole the night.
yeah, I'd say that this is the best match out of the whole thing. Especially the way that Gunther won. It was like Damien didn't tap, he just went to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Fucking he went out on his shield. Best way to have Damien lose his title is by fucking going out like that. I liked it. Definitely I agree with you. It is the match of the night for me. Anything else you guys want to add before we move on?
Big beefy men going hard. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Sounds wrong, but that's the way to put it.
Right on. Let's go.
I guess also before we go to the final match, we should mention the whole Miz hosting. I think this was now the segment when Austin Theory and
Walla what?
Wallen. Yeah, Grayson Wallen. Why do I always forget Grayson Wallen? I love him too. I'm like, why do I always forget his name? Grayson Wallen showed up, and then Jelly Roll gave a pretty good choke slam to Austin Theory.
And when they did the 5 knuckle shuffle.
That was they had to help Jelly Roll up though.
I was impressed by this choke slam. Fucking Jelly Roll, man. Good shit, man. Good. You made that shit look really good. Let me see.
I mean, again, proving Austin Theory is a great seller.
Yep. Again, yeah. Fucking Austin Theory. I can we'll see how that goes. I kind of thought that they would have broken up by now. But here we are. We'll see how that tag team continues to go. But yeah, let's go ahead and
probably happening soon. Like it's
they'll have a match at Bad Blood after they split because they're gonna have Bad Blood. So
I see the pattern here.
Like I matched that Bad Blood.
They're gonna be the pre-show. Let's go ahead and move on to the final match of the night, where we saw Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa for the undisputed WWE Championship under Bloodline rules. Basically, anyone can interfere is the rule, I guess. Yeah, dude. I honestly thought that they were gonna give it to Solo Sikoa because of the rumors that were going around online about Cody being injured and having to relinquish the title. And at points where I thought that it was gonna happen, but no, we saw another botch by Tangaloa. I don't know. I don't know what's up with homeboy. He's awesome in New Japan, but for some reason
he has one eye right now.
He has eye patch, so
I'll give him that.
This is the one time I'll defend him. Like the eye patch could probably fuck it. Yeah, like screw your vision up.
Okay, so did you guys see when they all came in before the show started? He had no eye patch. He just had his sunglasses on.
That's funny. No,
like
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I was like, "Wait, where's his eye patch at?" And he's just walking like nothing with sunglasses, his suits, and everything. I was like, "Great."
He doesn't need it for that. I mean, you can't really see the eye at least, so in theory.
Yep. Did you guys catch Arn Anderson before Cody came out?
Oh yeah. Is he still in AEW?
No, he's no longer AEW.
I thought he was still in AEW. I was like, why are you here?
No, he they parted ways already. So we might just see Arn Anderson back in the WWE. Yeah. Wild shit. Wild shit. Yeah, we saw the interference, and then just when we thought
it took a while for the interference. It was a long time.
When
I kind of noticed. I don't know if you guys saw the signal that Solo did.
No.
He did a move to Cody Rhodes, and he was on the ropes, and he went like this. He did the one, and then after that, everybody started coming out.
Nice. I did not catch that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? But yeah.
After we saw the interference of the Bloodline come in, we saw one more person come out, and it was the return of
Randy
Roman
Orton.
Reigns. Fucking Roman Reigns.
We did skip that though.
Wait a minute, Randy Orton came out? Dude, I am
Randy Orton.
forgetting shit.
Kevin Owens.
for fuck's sake.
There was a huge thing. They took out the two
Yes,
brothers.
thank you,
and
thank
then
you,
the
thank you, thank
werewolf
you,
guy
thank you,
showed
thank you,
up
thank you. Yes.
and injured himself after.
Yeah, I can't believe Jacob hurt himself. I was like, damn.
Thank you for
But,
this.
What?
I forgot. I honestly forgot
But
that
I
they
saw
came
the
out.
way he landed on the table.
Supposedly, it
I saw how he
was.
landed on the table. So
Apparently, he's okay. From what I've seen online, from what they're saying, hopefully that's true. Cause yeah, he's on a good run. People are catching up.
'cause I saw a photo of him with boot.
Oh fuck! Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right, cool. Well, that sucks.
I think it's probably just like it's probably like a real bad sprain maybe.
Hopefully.
Because I think he hit his shin down to his ankle on the table. That's when he started
Oh
grabbing
shit!
it.
No, that might be.
Yeah, well, I couldn't tell if it was like a work or not, honestly.
Yeah, it sounds
But
like
did
it
you
might
guys
be
catch
a
what
real deal.
Did you guys catch what he told Solo
No.
when he was on the floor? The same thing Solo told told the Roman, finish it.
Nice.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I think I did hear
so-
that. Yeah.
mhm.
Interessante.
And then did you guys catch Roman's entrance music?
It's a little
It was
different.
different. I like.
It's from WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 40, his entrance. That's the same song.
Sick.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
I
still
like
a lot
this one.
similar to his old one.
Yeah, they kept it kind of similar. I definitely like the more like, I guess it would be more like rock beat that they decided to inject into it. But yeah, I definitely like his new this theme that he came out to. But yeah, we saw him fucking Superman punch Solo Sikoa. Cody Rhodes wasn't sure exactly what was happening. He just said, "Fuck it, let me do the Rhodes."
Yeah.
And then done. He ended
For the
up
20th time.
for the 20th time, and he wins the title, or he kept the title, I should say, retained the title, and we'll see what happens next. I'm excited for Bad Blood for sure now.
I was gonna say,
uh-huh.
did you notice that Cody was looking at Roman when he was doing the pin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm calling it now. They're gonna have WrestleMania trilogy match, and then Roman's gonna be face, Cody's gonna be heel.
I don't know if they can make Cody heel. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to make Cody heel.
I think
Yeah,
they're finally gonna do The Rock versus Roman for WrestleMania as well.
It's 2 nights, so winner face is Cody Rhodes. So
Damn.
Though I was thinking more what Survivor Series is gonna look like if we're gonna get a Bloodline versus Bloodline. Which, if you really want to add people, like you could do Sammy, the Usos, and Roman, and if The Rock joins the other side, hell, let's just put Cody with the other bloodlines, just see how that works, or KO as well. So like you have to work with Roman. Could be an interesting angle.
I definitely like that. That should we'll see how that goes for sure. Anything guys want to add before we move on to the main theme of the episode?
It
was a good SummerSlam.
And then I do like that what Triple H is doing now, like doing at the end of the pay-per-views, they do the replay of the whole pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, like the highlight reel.
They've always done
Yeah, because I remember Vince McMahon stopped doing that after WrestleMania 23, and then they started bringing it back. But I think Triple H is doing it now more and more, which I do like.
Nice.
I think my favorite match was probably Rhea versus Liv. I think those were Drew and Damian, but I think it's gonna go with Liv and Rhea. And yeah, all in all, it was a really good SummerSlam. There's not really a bad match at all during the night.
No, definitely good.
The only thing I have a problem with Peacock.
Yeah. Me too. I was trying to. I didn't catch it live, and once I was able to get home, it only was showing me the fucking last match. So I had to wait a few hours for me to be able to see the actual show.
Oh yeah.
So during the match with LA Knight and Logan Paul, my screen was freezing. So I missed when he did that backflip off the ropes onto LA Knight.
Damn.
Oh no. They screwed me over for WrestleMania because by the end of the night, I found out I was like so many minutes behind. Like people were just texting me like Undertaker. I'm like, I'm not there yet.
Damn, yeah, I'd be pissed. Fucking Peacock. We'll see what
It's
happens once they go to Netflix.
like you said, Rick.
Hmm?
Like you said, Rick. Damn ESPN.
Fucking ESPN. Yeah, we'll see
You're
what,
like, it's ruined it for me.
we'll see what happens when they go to Netflix. Hopefully we'll have better streams and better live events under their platform. It's coming up soon. It's at the end of the year, so we'll see how that all works out. But let's go ahead and move on to the main event of the evening. Wrestling rules that don't make sense. We all love wrestling, and you know, sometimes they do shit that I'm like, what the fuck? I thought that should be illegal. Things like that. I'll go ahead and get started. And there's one thing that I've kind of, when I was thinking about this, why is it okay for a person to get like Irish whipped to the steel steps, but if they pick up the steel steps and hit them, it's considered a foreign object and they get DQ'd? That's one that I've always been like, it's pretty dumb. Not sure about that one. What do you guys think about that rule?
I think for me, the argument is like, well, you're clearly hitting them with the steel steps. When you toss them, it's, hey, they should have moved out of the way of the steel steps. It's not my fault. They couldn't just figure out their momentum and jump over the steps. It's not my
They
problem.
could have dodged it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that
dodged.
argument. I thought about the argument too. It's like, oh, they can, you know, it's really up to the person to get the hell out of the way and make sure they don't hit themselves. I don't know. It was one of the rules where I'm like, that's a little weird. Let's go with Josh. Josh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's almost the same thing. Also, when you Irish fish them to the barricades, isn't that a foreign weapon too? Because they go through it.
True. It's the same. Yeah, same type of thing. It's one where I've been like, how is that not DQ? But yeah, Josh, what do you have for us?
So for mine, I have 3 of them, but I'm doing different order because 2 of them are kind of the same-ish. But the first one I'm talking about is, I guess it's called the 4 corner matches. It's basically where you and an opponent are tied up to each other, and you pull each other. But you have to win the match, you have to touch each 4 corners, and the corners have lights on them. So what I'm thinking is, when you touch it and you're about to hit the 4th one, and the opponent hits the other one, all of the work you did to touch all of them disappears, so you have to start again from the beginning. I'm like, why is that? You know, that makes no sense to me.
I guess it's to just prolong the match, but I remember seeing this type of match on AEW. They actually did it recently. I think it was what the fuck's his name? I just had it tip of my tongue. King of the Mountain. That's all I remember from him. Jeff Jarrett. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, he was doing a match. I forgot with who. Might be even more with Orange Cassidy. Might be wrong. But yeah, that's a good thought. Like, why not just keep them up or have the opponent hit the light and then their corresponding color comes on, so it's like they take over. You see, that makes more sense to me too. Warren, do you have any what do you have to say about this rule?
Yeah, I think the idea is mostly you have that corner until your opponent cancels it out would make also more sense. Hence why, like, the greatest example I can think of, I think it was JBL and Eddie Guerrero, where JBL just had someone on their back and he was touching them, and as he was going around, the person behind their back was also touching him, and then like the last second they just jumped over JBL to like touch the last.
I think it was Cena. I think it was Cena.
Corner.
Yeah.
Cena. Was it Cena? Yeah. I don't know. I remember that. I just know it was JBL doing it because, of course, it was.
Definitely.
Yeah, like, I feel like there's a reason these matches aren't here a lot of times.
Yeah, I feel like these are like test matches sometimes, where it's like, you know, that sounds crazy enough to work type of match. Warren, what do you have for us?
For me, it's, I guess, go with SummerSlam celebrities showing up is we all know what happens if a fan jumps a barrier. Everyone's just gonna kick the
Oh
shit
yeah.
out of them.
Yeah.
But it's weird when you see celebrities do it over and over again and they get no repercussion. It's like, oh, I guess if you're a celebrity, you can just do whatever the fuck you want and jump security. Uh, Also, like security won't do anything half the time when crime is happening
Yeah.
or stuff like that. It's like, what's
You know,
the deal, security? Where were you?
You know what's funny though? I think it happened
That
recently.
football player just jumped over the board.
There was supposed to be something like that, and the security actually did their job and stopped the person from coming in, and he kept telling them, I'm a part of the show. I forgot who it was. I think it was like a football player or something.
It was Rob Gronkowski. He jumped over to jump into the battle royal, the end of the battle royal, and then security was holding him back, and I was like, damn, they're finally doing their job, but he's part of the show.
No, that yeah, that's one I remember too. I was like, wait a minute, he's supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything you guys want to add before we move on? All right. Oh, 1 second. Let me just do something real quick. My next entry is, why is it okay for where's this at? Oh, Tadina. Not doing that one. Why is it okay for wrestlers to put their opponents through the commentator's table, but if they were to bring out an actual table and put the person through it, that's a DQ? That's one that's kind of new. It used to be a DQ. I remember watching Raw, and when someone would do that, they would get automatically DQ'd because it's considered DQ. Nowadays it's become like, it's the last match of the night, let's go ahead and break this table, let's break this announcer table. It's become a thing that both WWE and AEW do a lot, and I think it's become, I don't know, a bit too predictable in my opinion. But yeah, anything you guys want to add about this rule?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense because you are using a weapon. Clearly, you're doing it to hurt your opponent in a non-wrestling way, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Let them fight.
Let them fight.
As long as they get back before the 10 count.
That's another one. Josh, anything you want to add?
It's like it goes back to the whole thing with the Irish whip to the barricade or the steel steps. Like, you know what? I don't care no more. Just fight.
Fair enough. Josh, what do you have for us?
So, I could say this one. I read about it today. Basically, y'all remember WrestleMania? I mean, not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble 2005. It was when Batista won, and John Cena and Batista went over the both over the ropes, and then Vince McMahon came out and tore his quads. Apparently, the rule is that they're supposed to restart the whole match. So you're gonna have another Royal Rumble again with everybody coming back, but they only had Batista and John Cena throw each other out, and that was it. Which I find kind of weird because that would remind another Royal Rumble from the beginning again.
That would be dope. I honestly would love this if this were to happen when they start moving Royal Rumbles to 2 nights, because that's when you can actually have, like, let's say the women's go night 1 and then the men's go night 2, and then you can actually try to do something like that. That'd be actually cool to see, honestly. Warren, what is your thoughts on this?
I don't know. I think it sort of makes sense if it's like the final 2. You don't have to restart the whole thing. Like that, it's too long. Too much.
But what if
All right.
what if you get a whole new group? There'll be
Listen.
some people that actually were in the first one, but this new group, there's going to be like new entrants. That'd be cool. I'd be cool with it.
It'll still be the same outcome. The winner still gonna be the same winner, but Jesus has to work twice as one.
True.
basically.
Hell, I'd be even fine, like okay with.
I think it's okay.
I'd be even okay with just a rapid fire elimination where the person's like, fuck this shit, and they start kicking everyone's ass every time they come in. They just take them out. I'd be cool with that too. But yeah. Warren, what do you have for us?
Okay. There's a trope that's on Ups and Downs for What Culture Wrestling of the crime counter.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
And there's just like rule. Yeah, if you're a wrestler, you can just do crime as long as it's in the wrestling ring or sometimes just near the wrestling arena. It's okay. There'll be no charges. There was a night where Randy lit the Fiend on fire and he was just there on Raw the next day. Like, I'm not arrested. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No cops have come after me for setting a man on fire in front of thousands of people.
Yeah, murder's okay as long as it's in the ring.
Yep.
That's just funny. That's
LA
that's a good
Knight
one.
just stole Logan Paul's car and like finally Logan Paul's like, isn't that a crime? Like it is. It's weird that nothing's happening.
Yeah, like other examples of that is like when John Cena vandalized JBL's limousine. It's fine. It's you know it's in the arena. You're fine.
Rikishi ran over Stone Cold.
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah, that's right. What
Or
about
another one? Randy Orton lit Undertaker on fire.
Oh shit, yeah.
Basket.
Randy's like setting a lot of people on fire.
How about the breaking and entering? When let's say I think it was Randy Orton
Yeah, that
broke
too.
into I think it was AJ Styles' place. It was something around there. It always happens. It was like, oh, we're gonna terrorize your family.
LA Knight, but he actually got arrested.
Oh shit. I didn't know that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I remember
one?
that.
Oh yeah.
When LA Knight got arrested at AJ
And then
Styles'
the one where
house.
Triple H showed up at Randy Orton's house and threw him through the front of the window.
Yeah.
Someone showed up at Edge's house too.
Yeah.
Forget who.
And then when
Jericho?
Edge showed up at John Cena's house and slapped the crap out of John Cena's dad.
Oh shit. I remember that. That was a wild fucking scene.
Yeah.
Remember when Big Boss Man stole Big Show's dead father?
Yes.
I was laughing.
Yo, that was wild storytelling back then. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're gonna go to a funeral and steal a body. Let's go.
Big Show jump
It's
on the
totally
coffin when he drives away.
Yes,
No,
fucking
obviously you don't understand. I'm in a wrestling match with him later. Like, oh, sorry, my bad.
totally fine.
Say no more.
But yeah, great entry. Definitely enjoyed that one. My next entry is something that FTR, I think specifically Dax, when he was still doing his podcast, brought it up. And it's when we're in a tag team match and you have to be holding on to this white rope or whatever rope that they have there at each corner. And the only way a tag can be viewed as valid as if the tag team partner is holding the rope and they're getting the tag at the same time. You don't see that all the time, but supposedly that's the rule. It's something that I kind of wish they would enforce a little bit more. I think that would add a little something to the matches. It'd be something different to add. Another one that I've stayed on tag team matches is when you're allowed to break a count once. You have each team has a rope break, I guess, or team rope break, and they only get one, and the next one is considered either illegal or either illegal or whatever. But it happens all the time. People still go in and break out the count, and it's again rules. I think it was the same thing. I might be repeating what Dax was saying in his podcast. If those are the rules, let's enforce those rules and to make the story a little bit more compelling. What do you guys think about those rules?
I mean, I can go. For the rope one, I think it's. I mean, I don't know what the actual ruling is, but like, is it maybe more like it's just implied at some tags, like you could be holding on to it, like the rope's there to show that, like, if you can't reach the rope and tag, that means you're too far away from your corner.
Okay.
Because like sometimes, like, yeah, I'm clearly at my corner. I don't need to hold on to the rope. Like a lot of times, I'll just like, see, ref, I'm holding onto the rope. I'm allowed to be this far away from the turnbuckle. The other one, I didn't know that was a rule where you can't break up your tag like once, because like I know for me in the video games, that's my go-to whenever I'm in a tag team match. The second my partner gets down, I'm just like, nope, not taking the chances.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's a legitimate rule. It's something that they tried enforcing. I saw it once, a couple of times in WWE after the podcast episode came out with Dax, where yeah, they were holding onto the rope and making sure. Oh no, that they were actually allowed to like have a rope break, and they didn't necessarily do it again during the match. But yeah, nowadays, again, they started just to like fucking break the count when they have to. It's awesome to see, especially when the matches are brutal and they're going in on each other. It adds like a sense of like the stakes are higher now. I don't know why, but it does feel like that sometimes. But yeah, let's move on. Josh, what is your last entry?
Last entry is between two, the one you told me earlier, but I think I'm gonna go with the one with it has to do with the Battle Royal and Royal Rumble, that when an opponent gets eliminated, he goes in and pulls someone's hand and pulls them over. Why should that count if the person was already eliminated?
I agree.
I don't get it.
No, that's a
There's no
good
rule
one.
in the rule book that says you can't do it.
No, I agree with you, Josh. It's one that I've always been like, but how is that fair? But it's wrestling. At the end of the day, it's all wrestling.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see sometimes, because I think we've seen like Braun Strowman get eliminated and him just like going to town on people that like. I think I might be remembering this wrong, but he got eliminated by a group of people, and he got one of them. He pulled him under and he started fucking him up. It wasn't necessarily considered an elimination, but the guy was basically done for the day.
There's the joke that the Royal Rumble where Maven instantly took out Undertaker's still going on because he didn't technically get eliminated himself. Taker just took him out of the ring and started beating him up and never went over. So he's still in the Royal Rumble of that year.
Or with Spike Dudley with Kane chokeslammed him when he came out. He never was eliminated because he didn't walk fully into the ring. So.
Yo, I forgot about that choke slam from Spike Dudley. Man, Spike Dudley, motherfucker got bumps for days, and like, I hope he's doing good nowadays, because of the shit that he put his body through in ECW and WWE. Fucking legend on the game. But yeah, great entry. Anything you guys want to add before we move on to Warren's last entry? All right.
Just one more thing. Another one that was Kurt Angle when he got eliminated by Shawn Michaels, but he did it different. He went in and he took out Shawn Michaels and then started beating him outside the ring.
I don't remember that.
The thing is, like, the Royal Rumble, there's no rule against it, so it's technically legal. Like, as long as the only rules is you have to go over the rope and both feet have to touch the ground.
And that's it.
Everything else, anything goes. You can shoot someone and then toss them over. It's okay.
Oh, one day that probably is gonna happen for sure.
Oh God. Shoot someone to go flying off the rope.
You know what? It has to be a really good seller, just to like make it really, really hilarious. Austin Theory. Perfect.
Shot. It's just a sniper too. We don't know who did it. He just gets sniped, flying off.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
What is your final
should I go to my?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My final entrance is, for most sports, if you find out someone was cheating during the match, it's just automatically disqualified. Like, they'll go back, they'll change their decisions. Not in wrestling, not in WWE. The wrestler the ref could, as long as he doesn't see it happening in the moment, out of his hands. Like he could see it on the preview or the Titantron of the replay and go, "Oh shit, that happened." Yeah, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. Like you can disqualify them. Like, or like they're suspicious about people cheating. Like, you know what? I haven't seen you fully cheat, but I'm gonna throw you out.
Yeah.
Like, you're out of here. They always gotta play it up too.
No, I definitely like those. I agree with you that it's like, okay, but he's cheating. That's clearly cheat. You're seeing it.
Yeah.
You missed it. You can see it now though. Yeah, it's always been a bit of a weird one.
Yeah. Or like if they do it, it's like convenient, like for Eddie Guerrero whenever he was cheating. They didn't technically see Eddie Guerrero get hit, but he's on the ground. You have a chair. I guess you must have cheated, so you're disqualified. Like, oh, now you can do that.
Yeah, that was the best one. Fucking Eddie Guerrero doing the best work when it came to that type of What's up?
Sorry. Speaking of refs, I just want to actually change my rule right now.
Go
refs
ahead.
are weak.
Yeah.
even if you're a wrestler, the second you're a referee, your HP goes down to 1.
Yep.
Like, no matter who you are, you could be Brock Lesnar, but if you put on a referee shirt and if someone just taps you, you're done for like 5 minutes. It's like I said, my favorite thing in I forget which SmackDown wrestling game it was. If you chose Ric Flair taunt as special referee and go down, you get knocked out for a full minute, like as a referee. It was great. So me and my friends would just be playing matches, and I'd be the ref, go 1, 2. Oh, fall down, just making myself out for another minute, and like they're still paying. Like, you son of a bitch. I don't know what happened. I got a wind. Yeah, refs are very weak. Even the wrestlers. I noticed that like on SummerSlam, Seth got hit once. And he was like down for a long time. Like, that was one punch, Seth. You're fine.
No, that's a good observation. I remember seeing that. Like, we all seen it growing up watching fucking wrestling. They barely tap them. Fucking they go out for the whole roll match, and you have to bring out another referee. It adds something to it. It adds like a little bit of suspense because you don't know what's gonna happen sometimes. But definitely a good observation there. Anything you guys want to add before we end the podcast tonight? Awesome.
Don't do crime unless it's the wrestling ring.
Don't do crime unless it's in the wrestling ring. Make sure the ref isn't looking. I want to thank my panel tonight. I want to thank Josh. I want to thank Warren. Josh, where can they find you on the socials?
Instagram, Sith_Josh_818.
Right on. Warren, where can they find you?
I'm on Twitch, Insta, TikTok, and YouTube, all under Too Stoned, TU_STEUND. I'm still playing Majora's Mask currently, and one of my videos actually reached 10,000 views.
Fuck yeah.
On YouTube, which was really nice.
Hell yeah. Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
It was a Kirby one where I was just showing OP of the fire, and I was like, oh, I guess this was going. I was surprised. I was like, oh, this one? Okay.
Fucking Kirby. Always for the win. I love Kirby. But yeah, make sure you tune into all our shows. Make sure you follow, subscribe, leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to see in the next Lucha Critics. Until the next time, be good to yourselves and to others. Bye. Bye.
Can't see me.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow me on all the social platforms at NSIRIP. And you can also email the show at notsointellectualpod@gmail.com. See you next time.